As we get close to the new Formula 1 season, more and more information about teams is getting into the media. Mercedes are looking to bounce back after a hard year in 2022, but Wolff has already laid down the law for Hamilton and Russell before the season has even begun. And on top of that, more information has come to light with comments from Christian Horner regarding Daniel Ricciardo's seat within Red Bull. All to be revealed in today's video, so sit back, chill out, and be sure to subscribe for more Formula 1 content. And with that said, let's get down to it. Daniel Ricciardo really struggled during his time at McLaren, with 2022 being one of his toughest seasons to date. However, Daniel Ricciardo's return to Red Bull has sparked many ideas in the head of Formula 1 fans as to what the future holds for the Australian within the team. Many believe this move could see Ricciardo make his way back into a full-time seat within the team should he prove his worth this year as a reserve driver. However, unfortunately for Ricciardo fans, this might not be the case, as Horner has commented on the possibility of that during a podcast on the KTM Summer Grill, where he is quoted as saying, "We were surprised to see Daniel be out of the open market. So for us, having grown up with Red Bull, having nurtured him since being a junior, it made sense for us to bring him back into the fold, a driver with so much experience and such a high profile." I think that Daniel had fallen out of love a little bit with Formula 1. He's had a couple of really tough seasons, particularly last year. Now for him to play a supporting role to the race drivers as our third driver, both back here in the factory and at events with all the commercial partners we have, as one of the most recognisable faces currently in and around Formula 1, for us it made a lot of sense. And I hope in the process Daniel will rediscover his passion for Formula 1, but we certainly have no plans to utilise him other than in that third driver role, to combine with the commercial activities that he will be performing. So it seems like there are no plans at present for Ricciardo to be onboarded as a full-time driver after the 2023 season within Red Bull. But Ricciardo also stated that this move was to give him a chance to take a break from the sport and rediscover his fire for it. And I do think that as soon as the season gets back underway, DR will definitely be wanting to get back to a full-time race seat as quickly as possible. But for now, we'll just have to wait and see what the future holds. "2022 was definitely a year to forget for Mercedes, as their Constructors' Championship streak came to an end, with them finishing third in the standings overall, with just one victory to their name for the W13, which came in Brazil. However, this victory did prove to the team they were heading in the right direction, as focus switched from the W13 to the W14. Now, although many of us believe that the concept behind the podless design would be scrapped, it seems that Mercedes prefer evolution more than revolution, with Wolff insisting that the team are heading in the right direction for 2023. Now, if Mercedes do find themselves in a position to be fighting for the Driver and Constructors' Championship, it begs the question as to how hard the two drivers will be able to push one another as the season unfolds. However, Wolff has already stated that he will not allow his drivers' relationships to degrade into conflict, similar to that which we saw between Hamilton and Rosberg, which saw a childhood friendship destroyed and Mercedes having to intervene. A good dynamic between the drivers depends on what management sets them, what framework conditions we set for them, and how the drivers interact with each other in terms of respect. I think we are in a good starting position because both our drivers respect each other, they respect each other humanly. We accept that there can be rivalries between our drivers, but this rivalry must never degenerate into a conflict that could damage the team. I would never allow that. I have never allowed that either. Now, I do believe that Mercedes will have made some good progress over the winter break to deliver a car that is capable of competing with Ferrari and Red Bull. However, I do also believe that the gloves will be off if Hamilton and Russell are delivered a competitive car, capable of winning the Drivers' and Constructors' Championship. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. But that's the video from me today, guys. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's content, and until the next time, bye bye.